funny man. We're happy to have him here at the Ice House. You know what? If you want to check him out, go to mattfranciscomedy.com because there's apparently a lot of Matt Francis. But right now, we're going to be the funny Matt Francis. Please welcome to stage, Matt Francis. Matt Francis.
Pasadena, let me hear you. Was recently on the recipient's end of a backhanded compliment. Anybody ever receive one of those? Those are fun, aren't they? Those are always enjoyable. Fella comes up to me on the street the other day. I'm wearing the same shirt. Comes up to me, says, "Hey, you know what? That's a great looking shirt." Like, wow, well, thank you. Really takes the glare off of your head. Well, thank you so much. You putz. What's up with that? I don't. Sexy single ladies in the audience, make some noise. Yeah. Any single... Dad, what did I tell you about heckling? Come on, Dad. Too much. No, all right. You know what? I confess. I've done a little online dating, I'll be honest. Did a little online dating. Funny thing about online dating is like 5 years ago, you never, God forbid you let anybody know that you did online dating, right? Taboo. That was just like, you were creepy. You were weird. You got the big L on your forehead. But no, it's becoming more commonplace, right? A lot more people are doing the online dating thing. And the fun thing about online dating, and you ladies are going to know what I'm talking about, it's that with the online dating, testing, 1, 2. With the online dating, the funny thing about that is, ladies, let's be honest, you guys are a little bit deceptive with your photos. Little bit deceptive, let's be honest. Fellas, hear me out, fellas. If she's taking a photo and she's doing this number, where the camera's here and her face is down here, and she's doing this number, fa-chink. Okay? Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, can look sexy from that angle. Okay? All right? It's so convenient that you can see just the right amount of cleavage. Anything below that, any excess adipose tissue from below, conveniently not there. Photoshop, it works wonders these days. Now, I know none of you ladies do that. But no, and you know, I gotta be honest, I fell for that hook, line, and sinker. I was the victim of one of these Photoshop stories, and I'll tell you what happened. I met a girl, very nice girl online. Her name was Jessica. We met. We started exchanging emails. Eventually, we moved on to cell phones. We started doing the little text messaging thing. That's cool. And then eventually, we decided to go out on a date. And she was a very attractive girl from her picture. So we go out on this first date. And I go, and I'm a gentleman. I drive to her place. I drive to her house. And I walk up to the doorstep. I open up the door. And I got to tell you, she looks nothing like her photo. Not one piece of her photo did she look like. This girl had a lazy eye that would make Forrest Whitaker's lazy eye look responsible. And couple that with the fact that the woman had a goiter. She had a goiter, people. The woman had a goiter. Jessica had a goiter. I'm looking at this goiter. I'm like, my God, that's a big goiter. And for those of you who don't know what a goiter is when the body lacks iodine, when it fails to produce iodine, you develop like a large growth like around your neck, and you know, it's a goiter. That's what it is. So she has a goiter. Now, I'm a gentleman. I'm not going to do a Yui. I'm not going to just turn around and peace out. I don't do that. I've already walked the plank. I'm already hovered above the shark-infested water. I'm the type of guy that's going to do a flip and a swan dive into this bad boy. I'm like, let's do this. All right, Jessica, you and me, let's go. All right. So we go, and we end up going to Olive Garden. I'm taking Jessica and her goiter to Olive Garden. And I was enjoying an endless bowl of pasta, and we're having a good time. But the whole time, I can't even make contact with her lazy eye. I'm looking at the goiter the whole time. I mean, this thing is huge, people. This thing has varicose veins. Oh, my God. So I'm staring at the goiter, and then we had an awkward moment during the dinner where I'm like, where she says to me, she's like, Matt, you're staring at my goiter, aren't you? I'm like, it's that obvious? Well, then, yes, I'm staring at your goiter. Yes, I'm staring at it. She's like, well, you know, I actually gave it a name. She gave the goiter a name, people. That's how big this thing was. She gave the goiter a name. She's like, yeah, I named it Becky. I named it Rebecca. Becky for short. Seems commonplace for a goiter. Why not? I'm like, wow, that's really interesting. So I got to tell you, unfortunately, the date did not go well. It didn't go according as planned. Jessica and I didn't have the chemistry working for us, and it was just awkward. The whole goiter thing just threw me off. So that's unfortunate. There is a happy ending to the story, though. There is a positive note. Becky and I are going out for drinks later this week. So I'm really excited about that. Because little did Jessica know, when I emailed her that first time, this guy's got a fetish for goiters. So who's the big winner now? Guys, thank you so much. My name is Matt Francis. I will see you again. Give it up for your host. Thank you.
Matt Francis. Yeah, Matt Francis.
She gave the goiter a name. 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 She gave the goiter a name, people.